So we are here at Natural Body with 2019 Mr. Olympia, Brandon the Prodigy Curry. Brandon, what's up?
What's up, guys? How you doing? I'm doing good.
Awesome. Now, I got to tell you, the 2021 Mr. Olympia, I had you winning the prejudging and the finals. What did you think of the show?
I think it was an awesome show overall. Much improvement from last year. A lot of new things they incorporated. Of course, they had more time to plan it out in Orlando. It was beautiful. I heard some complaints about, some of the overdone lighting effects and stuff like that, but didn't affect us on stage. But that's all I heard from the crowd.
Absolutely.
They put a lot of work into it.
And you know what? The proof's in the pudding. You brought in 15 pounds extra muscle, as Abdullah said. You made improvements to your wheels. You were fuller than you ever have been in your entire career, but yet, after the prejudging where Big Ramy was noticeably holding water, you ended 1 point behind him. What did you think of that?
Well, of course I didn't know that then. I thought I'd done enough to be ahead. But looking back and seeing I was 1 point behind, I guess that's how close the story was, in the judges' minds. I mean, you never really know what's going on. You kind of feel the momentum when you're on stage, but you don't really know how that looks on paper. So it was a bit of a disappointment, but that's bodybuilding. We don't know until we know.
Well, in the words of Guy's sister Nino, on Bro Chat, he said that you won the prejudging and you slammed the door or closed the door at the finals. I say you slammed it. Again, what do you think you have to do to win the Olympia? I mean, do you think they will let you win the Olympia again?
Yeah. I mean, I have to consider that. If we keep competing, I have to consider that as a likelihood. I can't give up on the hope of winning again. But as far as improvements, I'm going to continue to improve. As long as I'm in the sport, that's going to be my goal. That's my efforts going to be put into. So, if they want certain parts bigger, that's what we're going to do. In the off season, we're going to try to get bigger, bring in things more detailed. Just what I've been doing from year to year. I'm trying to answer the call, whatever they say I need. That's what I'm trying to go for.
Yeah, I don't understand because you're upper torso dominant, Ramy's lower torso dominant, but you were conditioned, he was not. And I just don't understand how you're behind 1 point in the prejudging and then 6 points at the finals. But also, with regards to growing bodybuilding, Kevin Levrone on Muscular Development has made a lot of points about this, as have I. Big Ramy hasn't really done anything with the title, whereas you in 1 year did more than some guys in 7. Now, Jose Raymond did point out that last year, the pandemic was raging on. Do you think this year Big Ramy will actually, grow bodybuilding, tour the world like you did, go to sporting events and children's events? Do you see him doing that?
I hope so. I mean, I really do hope that. It may not be so much the case in the U.S., but I'm sure he'll try to get that stuff done in Egypt or wherever he is in the Middle East. Hopefully he'll get some limelight in that matter. I mean, as a Mr. Olympia champion, I think the pressure to win again is going to have him try to evolve in that nature. Some of the criticism was also going to have him look forward to doing some of those things. So, anything to help the community and get bodybuilding in a good light, I'm all for. So I support him on whatever he chooses to do. So hopefully he chooses to be active.
Okay, awesome. And last question, because we're holding up the line. I'm very sorry about that. The folks here at Natural Body are awesome. And you're here with O15 Nutrition, which is doing fantastic. And I can't say enough about that. You and your partner, Mark Lobline, are killing it. Can we expect to see Brandon Curry at the 2022 Mr. Olympia, or do you think you will do a Jay Cutler 2002 and go to the Arnold?
Well, I'm hearing the Olympics in December this year, so that's plenty of time to think about it. But of course, I'm planning on doing the 2020 Mr. Olympia. I haven't even second guessed it one bit.
Awesome.
I love the show, I love bodybuilding, I love competing still. And as long as health is good, God willing, I'll be on that stage next
Awesome,
year.
awesome. Well, thank you very much for your 2019 Mr. Olympia and your 2021 uncrowned Mr. Olympia, Brandon the Prodigy Curry.